Ya. ¿Está bien? Mami. Te pasas, no. Tienes que sacar la moto, por favor. Primero. ¿Está bien? Amy.
After about 2 weeks, the group starts to discuss the picture casa. They talk about houses and living in them. Why is this such a nice house, Martinez? Because it's new. And because it's built at the foot of a large mountain and near a big tree. Why do you think the house is so nice? Because it's a fine house. None of us have ever seen such a house. And it's a new house. Is it new? Of course. We want to live in houses like this. The cooperative should build us some. But our wages are not enough to get houses like this. Houses like this are what we want, and we can get them if we are unified and work together. If we can't do this, we'll never have such fine houses. We'll never get such a fine house because we leave everything up to the cooperative, which will therefore never build us anything. I think that if we knew how we could contribute, and if we really wanted to, then Don Lolo would have to do the rest, and he'd be able to do it better. But we don't build such houses ourselves because even if we did, the cooperative wouldn't let us live in them for the rest of our lives. When we turn 60 and get pensioned off, they'll take the houses away from us. When we build ourselves a house, they shouldn't be able to take it away from us. It belongs to us. This is only right. But you'll see that they will take it away from us because we aren't allowed to work after we are 60. Our house will belong to us and our children. As long as we live, we have a right to live in our house. About 14 days later, the cotton harvest begins, and now they begin to discuss the picture symbolizing the word panna. The people I see in the picture are picking cotton. The sacks are being bound up. Others are carrying away the branches. Many are carrying their sacks to the foot of the mountain where the cotton is sorted. Do you have to work hard? Yes, the cotton harvest is heavy work. In the fields, we can only take occasional bites while we are picking the cotton. The harvest lasts 4 months. Juana and Lucho are harvesting cotton. A cotton harvest is hard work. Do you all have the same work to do, or are there differences between your work and that of the migrant workers? During the cotton harvest, everyone does the same work. It's the same for everyone. For the harvest, everyone's equal. Do the members and migrant workers work for the same length of time? They work for the same length of time, with the only difference that the members are paid on a day basis and not according to the weight of the cotton they've picked. In the cotton harvest, we all do the same work.
Más allá. Venga para acá los. Más acá. Ya.
Report on the cotton harvest.
Aquí donde es. Venga para acá. Aquí, aquí.
The foreman organizes the migrant workers into rows.
Más acá, más acá. Venga, venga, venga. Aquí, ven. Aquí. Bien.
The members may work in groups.
Guaylas 78.
Se acabó todo.
Mañana trabajaremos allá otro sitio.
Mañana ya cada uno de los sitios.
At the next session, Lucho asks what work was like under the patron. The patron didn't give us tools. The patron kept us like slaves. It was really lousy working for the patron. I had to go to the harvest with my kids strapped on my back. We never had any holidays. We never had anything at all. If we didn't get through our work quota, the patron would refuse to pay us for the day. The land reform has changed a lot for you, and what has it done for the migrant workers?
Todavía no han cambiado.
Nothing has really changed for the migrant workers. The migrant workers are still being exploited. For us members, though, a lot has changed. Do you think it is fair that the migrant workers continue to be exploited? It's not right. The migrant workers are being exploited now just as much as we were before. Now they are our slaves. I think that we not only have to educate the migrant workers, but that we must also build more irrigation in order to extend the cultivated land so there is enough work for everyone, including migrant workers. The migrant workers must also become members of the cooperative. I think we can abolish this inequality. I suggest that we talk about it at the next meeting of the cooperative. We have to find solutions. The Sebastian Barranca co-op meets once a month. The meetings are the key to the organization in that all decisions are made there. It is compulsory to attend. Don Lolo has a full agenda today. Among other things, our literacy group has proposed a discussion on the problems of the migrant workers. I am all for educating the migrant workers. They should not only help us with the harvest, they should belong to the cooperative. I am against educating the migrant workers. Many members' wives are still without work. We members would be worse off if we also had to give the migrant workers full-time work.